On which side must you overtake a tram which is traveling in the middle of the roadway, not a one-way street? A. On the right. B. On the left only if other vehicles are blocking the roadway on the right. C. On the left. The correct answer is A. On the right. When passing a tram which is traveling in the middle of the roadway, you must always pass it on the right, unless otherwise indicated by a sign. For which purpose is a horn allowed to be used outside a built-up areas? A. As an overtaking signal. B. As a warning signal. C. As a calling signal. A and B are the correct answers. Outside the built-up area, you could use your horn as an overtaking signal, also as a warning signal. However, in a built-up area, using your horn as an overtaking signal is not allowed. You could only use your horn as a warning signal in a built-up area. But outside the built-up area, you could use it as a warning signal. You could also use it as an overtaking signal. Please note that using your horn as a calling signal is not allowed in any situation. Watch the video and answer the question. Again, once again, what is the correct course of action in this situation? A. I move into the right-hand lane now. B. I may overtake the vehicles driving in the right-hand lane. C. I move over to the right-hand lane after around 200 meters. A and B are the correct answers. I move into the right-hand lane now, and B. I may overtake the vehicles driving in the right-hand lane. Let's watch the video once again. Now, this is a two-lane driving in the same direction. Notice this yellow vehicle and the junction here. Immediately we pass this junction, we notice a sign. This sign tells us that in 200 meters ahead, that our lane ends. Therefore, we must move over to this right-hand lane. So the question is, do we need to wait until the end of this lane to move over to this lane, or could we do it now? Now, from what we learned in driving school, when you see this sign, you must employ what is called zipper merging method. Zipper merging method, it works the way your zipper works. This means one vehicle from our lane merge, one goes, and that one from our lane merges, the next one goes. Let's see the video again to understand it. Notice this green vehicle here and the yellow vehicle. So the yellow vehicle merges in front of the red vehicle, and our car will merge in front of the green vehicle. You could notice the green vehicle in our mirror over here. Let's see the video for the last time. See the green vehicle. So the yellow vehicle merges in front of the red vehicle, and we merge in front of the green vehicle. And this continues like this until the end. So this is what is called zipper merging method. Always use zipper merging method anytime you see a sign like this. Watch the video 3 times and answer the question. What is the right course of action now? A. I pass quickly through the junction. B. I perform an emergency stop. C. I brake slightly. The correct answer is B. I perform an emergency stop. So, we want to make a left turn. Take a look at our blinker, and suddenly we notice a scooter. So because of this scooter, we must perform an emergency stop to avoid hitting the scooter. Over here. So B is the correct answer. I perform an emergency stop. You want to turn left. In what sequence do you prepare to take the left turn? A. Enter the lane. Indicate the direction of the turn. Observe the traffic behind you. B. Indicate the direction of the turn. Enter the lane. Observe traffic behind you. C. Observe the traffic behind you. Indicate the direction of the turn. Enter the lane. C is the correct answer. When you want to make a left turn, you must first observe the traffic behind you via the middle mirror and then the left mirror. Once you confirm that it is clear to make the turn, indicate the direction of the turn, then observe the blind spots by turning, looking over your shoulder. In German, it is called Schulterblick, to ensure that there is no car hidden in the blind spot. Once you confirm this, you could then enter the lane. Who has to indicate in this situation? A. Me. B. The red car. C. The blue car. A and C are the correct answers. Let's take a look and explain the situation. This is our vehicle. We are on a priority road. We could see this from here, and this priority road continues on the left. And as you could see, we also want to make a left turn. This means we wish to follow the priority road. However, since we are making a turn, we have to indicate our direction of the turn. Notice that the blue vehicle is also making a turn. Therefore, the blue vehicle must indicate the direction of the turn. However, the red car is continuing on the straight lane. It does not need to indicate. It can continue without indicating in this situation. A pedestrian wants to cross the road via the pedestrian crossing. What should you do? A. I get ready to stop. B. I overtake the waiting vehicles, taking extra care. C. I refrain from overtaking. A and C are the correct answers. As you approach a pedestrian stop, you are not allowed to increase your speed. Instead, you must get ready to stop, whether someone is there or not. If you see a vehicle waiting on the pedestrian crossing, you must refrain from overtaking. You could only start overtaking after you pass the pedestrian crossing. Watch the video 3 times and answer the questions. Why are you required to stop now? A. Because of the electric scooter. B. Because of the tram. C. Because of the pedestrians. A is the correct answer because of the scooter. Let's watch the video once more. So, we want to make a right turn. Take a look at our blinker, it comes alive. And notice this scooter over here. So, as we approach this junction, we take a look at our mirror, we could not see the scooter. This is because the scooter is hidden in our blind spot. And this is the importance of looking over your shoulder or observing what is called in German, Schulterblick. This allows you to see vehicle or scooter or cyclist hidden in your blind spot. So we must give this scooter the right of way because it is continuing ahead. Therefore, we must allow the scooter to pass the junction before we make the right turn. Let's see the video once again. Okay, so we continue going ahead because we want to make a right turn. And then you see the scooter over here going straight ahead. So as we approach this junction, we must allow the scooter the right of way and then we can execute the right turn. What are you obliged to do if you are involved in a road traffic accident? A. I have to stop and determine the consequences of the accident. B. I have to provide aid if anyone has been injured. C. I have to secure the scene of the accident. All the answers are correct. When you are involved in a road traffic accident, you must observe all three answers. In addition, you must also call police. What is the right course of action? A. I may make the turn before the green vehicle. B. I have to allow the blue vehicle to pass. C. I have to allow the green vehicle to pass through. A and B are the correct answers. I may make the turn before the green vehicle, and B, I have to allow the blue vehicle to pass. Okay, what is going on? We are on a priority road, and we could see this because of this sign. And we also know that this priority road continues on the right. Therefore, the blue vehicle is on the priority road. But we want to leave the priority road. Take a look at our blinker and also this line. The green vehicle is not on a priority road. It continues straight ahead. So, the order of priority is the blue vehicle, our vehicle, and then the green vehicle. But because the blue vehicle is on a priority road and it continues on a priority road, we must allow him to pass the junction. But the green vehicle is not on a priority road, and we are leaving the priority road. Because we are leaving the priority road, the green vehicle has to wait for our vehicle, so we can make the turn before the green vehicle. This is the end of this video. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, click on the notification button so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Thank you and keep on coming back for more.